Thank you for joining us here on XY Spark. This is your boy Rolando. We hope that you've had a great week so far. We are so excited to be with you yet another day on our program here in XY Spark. The program is Morning Mania. The theme for today is Take Back Tuesday. We hope that so far you guys have started the week on a good note. We just want to say to all our listeners out there across Europe and the UK, those who are in the Caribbean and places down in Asia, that this past weekend we celebrated what we call a family day weekend. And so yesterday, Monday, the 21st of February was a family day. And here in Canada, we all had some time off. It's one of our stat holidays. I don't know if you had a holiday where you are located around the world. If you did, please type it in the chat. We'd like to know which day you celebrated on February 21st. Here in Canada, we celebrated Family Day. We want to send continued thank you to those who are always faithful patrons of XOI Spark. We appreciate your donations and we want to say, hey, great having you as a part of the team here on XY Spark. We also want to say thank you to all those who continue to like, comment, share, and even encourage their friends to subscribe to XY Spark. Our podcast can be heard across several platforms such as iTunes, Spotify. You can find us on the Verbal Network as well. If you're on Facebook, we're there. You can also see us on YouTube and Instagram. We are there so you can connect and you can listen. You won't be able to hear it on Instagram, but you can follow us on Instagram as well, where we have daily motivational talks for men like yourself as well. Right now in northern Alberta, the Weather Network is reporting that it's a cool minus 33 Celsius, feels like minus 40. So we are under another extreme cold warning. Guys, I'm telling you, it just does not go away. We hope that you guys are doing better where you are located across the globe, and we hope that your weather is far more user friendly. We continue to remind you guys that the program that you're in tuned to is Morning Mania. And the theme for today is Take Back Tuesday. Morning Mania is a program designed to provide a meal in the morning for men on the move with daily motivation, inspiration, and life coaching tips that seek to motivate, empower, and nurture a changed mindset. I am your boy, your men's life coach, Rolando. And so it's Take Back Tuesday. And we continue to have this conversation with all the men who are in tuned to XY Spark. How has your journey gone so far? Have you been discovering or rediscovering the true essence of who you are as a man? Has your life been going down the path where you can reflect and say, I am satisfied, I am happy, I am growing, I am feeling motivated? Has your life been taking a path where, as you look at it, you can honestly say to yourself, beyond the shadow of a doubt, that things are going exactly how I want it to go? I am not stuck. I'm not frozen. I'm not stagnant. I'm a mover. I'm a shaker. I'm getting the job done. My relationships are great. My work profession is great. Psychologically, I'm healthy. I'm sane. I'm safe. I'm sober. I'm doing what it takes. I'm reaching my goals. I'm caring for myself. Or have you been stuck? And Take Back Tuesday is challenging every single person within the hearing of my voice. You may be a female and you just stumbled upon XY Spark, but the main theme and the main goal of our presentation today is that what is it that you need to take your life back from? What has kept you from growing? What has kept you from becoming who you were meant to be? What barrier have you been ignoring? What cycle have you been stuck in? What has been happening in your life that's been interfering with your relationship with your kids, your relationship with your siblings? And how about that age old relationship with your parents? Have you been holding on to a pain for so long that it has become pleasure? Have you been vacationing in a certain lifestyle that has interrupted your ability to excel and expand your horizons, and you are not taking the time or making the effort to take your life back? You know, taking our lives back requires more than just reflection. Taking our lives back requires more than just admittance. But taking our life back requires for us to be purposeful, deliberate, and dedicated. If we are going to take our lives back from some of the barriers that has kept us, held us in captivity, we have got to be deliberate. We have got to see it as it is and name it. And then we have got to seek to confront it and break away from it. We've got to be deliberate. We have got to know what our destination is. We have got to get in there and get down and dirty. Can I say that? We have got to get in there and get down and dirty and be deliberate to break the back of that thing that has held us back. You see, taking our lives back requires a lot of zeal. Taking our lives back requires a lot of purpose. And if you are out there, if you're out there right now, I'm talking to you, you may be watching this video on YouTube. If you're out there, you know that your life is just not how you want it to be. So, what does that mean? That means that you've got to take your life back. You've got to reach your hands out there and take hold, take responsibility. Stop blaming the world. Stop blaming family. Stop blaming friends. Stop blaming your circumstance and determine in your life that I'm going to begin to take my life back from the things that I have control over, and I'm going to do it today. Taking our life back means we've got to have the capacity to imagine things differently. We've got to have the capacity to see ourselves in a new realm. We've got to have the capacity to envision the possibility for change. Taking your life back and taking my life back means that I've got to be destined for a new destination that I have never been to before. Yes, there was a time in my life when I struggled. There's a time in my life when I felt hopeless. Have you ever felt hopeless? I have. There was a time in my life when I thought that there was no possibility for change. There was no possibility for me to get away from the pain of my past. There was no possibility for me to heal from the hurts. There was no possibility for me to be changed. But then one day, just like a spark in the dark, I happened to stumble upon a new associate that spoke life into me and said, "Listen, Rolando, you deserve better. You can do better. You have what it takes." And believe it or not, that was all that it took for me. You may need more, but I want you to understand that if you are going to take your life back, you have to be willing to go on that journey and explore until you find what more there is that you're going to need. You see, to take our lives back is not just going to happen with us sitting down and laying back in our easy chairs. No, no, no. If you want to take your life back, if you want your life to change, you've got to step out of that zone of comfort. You have got to step out of that zone of ignorance. You've got to step out of that zone of pride. You've got to step out of that zone of isolation and recognize that if I'm going to take my life back, I've got to be willing to do whatever it takes to heal. Do you want to heal? Do you want to recover? Do you want to grow? I want to grow. I want to move from here and keep going up. How about you today? And so, please, make this commitment with me. Make this commitment with me right now. I am willing and I am able to surrender and do whatever it takes to take my life back. I am willing and I am able to do whatever it takes to take my life back. You got this. You can do it. Do you believe? I believe. This is your boy, your men's life coach Rolando here on XY Spark. And we continue to remind you that at XY Spark, we believe that there is a spark in